Alright folks, we're back in the Division 2, and I am starting to feel a sense of normalcy again. We are going to do something today that we have done before. So if you are just tuning in my previous play session of the Division 2, I was in the West End trying to take over the Riverside gas station, and it didn't go so well. I died a lot. And it was cool. It was funny, but it wasn't good. So today I'm going to try and redeem myself a little bit. We're not going to go back to the Riverside gas station. What I'm going to do is take on a different control point. This one is called the Vault. But just like last time, before we do that, we're going to take out some of the connecting objectives to increase the difficulty of the control point, but also to increase the rewards that we get for taking it out. So there are, let's see, I think there are only 2 connections on this control point. So that should bring it up to level 3 by the time we're done. So let's go ahead and take out the propaganda broadcast first, and we'll head on to the unknown activity and then head straight for the control point. My loadout is the same as what I had before, so I'm not going to go over it in any great detail. Not that I went over it in great detail last time, but yeah, let's do this. The propaganda broadcast is always a pretty easy objective to take on. It's just It's a very base level objective defense because not a lot of enemies come after you, which is pretty nice. Come on, there we go. So one thing that I've been really wanting to do with the Division is make a build for my character, because I haven't really taken any ownership of my character and my account in the game. It's just, I have a random assortment of gear, a bunch of random weapons. My abilities, I'm using them because I think they're cool, but there's, besides the little wombo combo that I can do with the drone and the chem launcher, there's nothing going on. And that feels kind of bad, because in a game like The Division, you can really dive in and create something that feels very specific to your sensibilities. And as a player and a content creator, that could be a lot of fun. So we're moving on to the next objective. This is a territory control. So there should be a decent number of enemies for us to fill full of bullets. They're only going to be red bars, so I could probably be kind of aggressive against these guys. But I don't want to die, so I'm still going to play it safe and use cover. So over the next couple of play sessions, I feel that it would be enjoyable to try and make a build. So that's going to be the plan moving forward. I'm going to try and create a build that I am happy with in the Division 2. It's not going to be like, oh, there's a lot of guys coming, hold on. It's probably not going to be like, oh, this is the strongest build ever, it's super meta, oh my god, it's so much DPS. But it's going to be something that I enjoy, something that I feel proud of. And that is, oh my gosh, chill with that baton, lady. Oh. Smack. Smack. Triple smack. I should have just shot her, but that was satisfying. Okay, what was I saying? Right, yeah, creating a build that I'm personally satisfied with is it's a big deal, and that's something that you should always, I feel, is important to strive for in games that allow you to create custom builds. You obviously would benefit from having a build that conforms to the meta, but it's also nice to just say, hey, I like these abilities, so I'm gonna use them and max them out and get them as strong as they can possibly be by using synergistic perks and talents and abilities and weapons and all that kind of stuff. So moving forward, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and make the best build that does stuff that I want it to do. And the question then becomes, what the hell do I want my build to do? Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit, because I believe the control point is primed and ready, so I'm gonna have to focus up and put on my big boy pants. I guess I could do that right now, since the Division allows you to cosplay as a cool guy that shops at Hot Topic or something. Big boy pants? Yeah, those look like big boy pants. Look at them calves down there. Okay. Black t-shirt? Sure, that's our big boy shirt. All right. All right, we've put on, you know what? Let me change my sunglasses. Big boy sunglasses? This is my big boy outfit. Let's go take on the control point. Okay. Hello. You see? That's the power of full cover. All right, there is an elite enemy on top of that building, and he's in a turret. So let's hit him with our crossbow. That's one shot. What happened? No, not. Whoa, 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 whoa! I can't, oh my god, I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, the red bar enemies, they get absolutely shredded by my superior division agent training. So this is gonna be a massacre. I'm gonna come in and John Rambo these fools. They should have brought some body bags.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent killed.
All of these deaths in the Division 2, they're a little bit cathartic at this point. Honestly, I feel drunk off of just laughter and shenanigans and failure. And it's pretty awesome. And it's given me a totally new perspective on how to approach life overall. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do to end this video for today. I'm gonna deal with this big guy who's marching towards me very menacingly, but he's not shooting. Oh, probably. What are you doing, buddy? What's your deal? Oh, he's got a chainsaw, and he has a stick. Okay, so I've got a totally new perspective on life. Obviously, I'm basically have the cognitive ability of a 2-year-old whenever I play this game. So I need to take baby steps. I need to just dial it back down to the lowest common denominator and just complete a level 1 control point. Okay? And after I prove to myself that I can beat a level 1 control point, that's going to boost my confidence. All right? And then once my confidence is boosted, I do a level 2 control point. And then after I do a level 2 control point, I think you know where this is going. So let's complete this without dying. Challenge accepted. Now, even though I am probably strong enough to run around like Rambo and just deal with these kind of low-level red bar enemies without breaking a sweat, I could probably just ignore cover for the most part against them. I'm not going to do that because I need to get my muscle memory correct for this game. I need to understand cover and positioning a little bit better. I need to manipulate all of the game's mechanics to the best of my ability at all times. I'm taking this very seriously. This is like a hardcore training exercise for me right now. And I suppose it's kind of an insight to what it's like entering a new game from a content creation standpoint, because whenever I start playing a new game that I've either never played before or that I'm not very good at, I spend a lot of hours just trying to get to a level that feels slightly above average at the game, because in general I'm not like a tournament level high tier gamer. I'm really good at strategy games. That's my forte. First person shooters, third person shooters, stuff like that. I usually fall a little bit short in them in terms of how good I can be at them. So I'll spend a lot of time just getting to know the basic systems and understanding how they work before I even dive into make build videos and other types of content for them. Like with Anthem, I completed the story and grinded on the Ranger for I played the entire Anthem story with just the Ranger. I didn't switch javelins at all, really, and that took about 30 hours. And then I did a little bit of Grandmaster stuff and just other content for maybe another 8 or 10 hours or so before I made my first overview of the class. So there was a lot of prerequisites that I put myself through before making my first real well-structured video for the game, and the same is kind of happening to me for the Division. I would not even I wouldn't dream about making a build video for this game anytime within the next kind of forever, because just my level of skill with the game would just completely negate everything that I have to say about making a build in it. You know, I can talk about the fundamentals of all the skills and the potential applications for them, because that's just sort of theoretical stuff. Like the whole thing with the drone and the chem launcher. This is like a theoretical strategy where I can use the drone to trigger the explosion on the chem launcher, but I'm really bad at it. I still haven't nailed the timing on it, and I don't even know if it's all that effective. But I think it's cool, so I'm determined to keep using it, at least for today, right? But as soon as I step into the realm of, hey, let me try to... Oh, no, not like this, not like this. I can't lose on level 1. I can't lose at level 1. I gotta pull back. There's not a lot of cover between me and all these enemies. So let me just send my drone across the street to kind of deal with them. And I will try to... So they've got a guy on the roof. He's causing problems. There's a turret on the ground. The drone is just kind of dealing with the turret. I guess it's distracting it. The guy that was on the roof is coming down. That's the boss. Let me take out my crossbow and deal with him. I missed. Let's try again. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. That's got to be awful. To know that you've been stuck with a crossbow that is about to explode and destroy you from the inside. Oof. I say all that to say that I'm not good at the Division. And despite having played it for about 50 hours at this point, I was basically sleepwalking through my entire playtime with the game. I wasn't really trying to learn it. I was just having a lot of fun with the game, and I'm still having a lot of fun, but I'm at a point now where I want to look at all the different systems a little bit more seriously. I want to understand how they work and start learning the game. That's something that I enjoy doing, even if it's not from a content creation perspective. It's just learning a game and learning its systems and how they work and becoming as good as I can within those systems. Okay, this guy's coming from the right and from the left. Let's deal with that guy first, and then his friend.
Over there, behind that cover. You see that? Right here.
Everything feels better when there's not a bunch of golden bar elites running around. I feel like you can really sit back and think. And I suppose that's a testament to the design philosophies of the Division 2, is that there really is a gradation of difficulty if you ramp it up and you really feel it. Oh, I almost shot a civilian in the face. You know, if the apocalypse really happened the way it did in the Division and I had a gun, I would have probably killed all of my friends accidentally, because boy oh boy, I have shot a lot of NPCs in the back, and because there's no friendly fire, it's not a big deal, but in real life, oh boy. So we've got one. I think this is the last wave of enemies that are going to come in. So I think this is it. This is going to be it. This is going to be my first real victory in a long time. And it almost ended in tragedy. Well, we've got guys coming from our flank. I'm going to reposition in the window. Oh, I'm stuck in the riot foam. Breakout. Okay. That actually feels really awesome. I successfully completed a level 1 control point without dying. Now, there's some of you guys out there that are thinking, oh, that ain't shit. But for me, I feel like I just took over the world. So I'm going to go up into the supply room and collect the spoils of my victory. And I think I'm going to call it a day right there. But before we end the video completely, I'm going to open this box. I got a shotgun and some gloves. I'm not going to really look at this stuff right now. And we got a purple item, so that doesn't really matter. And for the final box, got another purple item. Doesn't really matter, but we can sell it or break it down for resources. So, okay. The final closing words. I talked at the beginning about wanting to make a build in the Division. what kind of build do I want to make? Well, I really like the drone. I think it's really cool. And I also like the chem launcher that sets stuff on fire. So how do I make those two things stronger? Skill power. So over the next couple of play sessions in the Division, I'm going to be doing more control points and stuff because we still got to do that level 2 and the level 3. But I'm going to start looking through my gear pieces and trying to find stuff with skill power, looking at the different mods that I can get for the drone and the chem launcher to see what kind of direction I can push and pull my character in, because I genuinely haven't really explored this stuff at all in the 50 hours that I've messed around in this game. Haven't really touched the modding system for the abilities and the armor pieces, so I want to get into it, man. So if you're excited to see me figure it out, then of course tune into the next episode. If you have any advice on different brand sets that I can use in the game, different stuff that I can use, then let me know. Just any advice on creating a build in this game would be greatly appreciated, because I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm excited to figure it out, though. I really am enjoying this, and I'm excited to figure it out. So the last thing, for real, I'm gonna take off my big boy pants and I'll put back on the regular pants that I was wearing. And anytime I need to get really serious, the big boy pants, they're gonna come out, and you best believe there'll be hell to pay once the big boy pants are on. So guys, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, as always, the name of the game is The Division 2. The name of the channel is iBluairJgR. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.